So, hello everyone. So you guys chose me, huh? Damn, I would not thought that in a million years that I would become an OT3 Hall of Famer because of you guys and everyone else. No matter on how I acted throughout my career, and if I was a bad guy or a good guy, I feel like everyone still had my back. And I want to say thank you. So, let me tell you a little story. As we all know, I'm retiring. As of Mania, last match, I have fun. It's gonna be a good show, and I just want to thank everyone. My thing is, the story goes, there was once a kid from Montreal, Quebec, who grew up and wanted to just thought, what if, what if this kid from Montreal showed up and became great, became famous, became great at what he does, and that's exactly what happened. And I want to thank all of you guys for it. Good, bad, the middle, you guys all helped me through it. Everyone in the locker room, from Tyler Myers to Tony Plank to Jay Willis to Johnny Osaya. I want to thank all of you. To Justin, Jaden Sparks, the Sparks father and son combo. To Butterslug, to Yosef, to my good friend Tank, to Mr. Sir Garrison Reed. I want to thank all of you, because without all of you, I wouldn't be here. So this kid from Montreal, Quebec, wanted to be great, and he did it. He's going to be an OT3 Hall of Famer as of the end of the speech, and I want to thank all of you for that. Once again, very grateful. See, the reason why I decided to retire, I'm getting old. I'm not at that right age of 60, still wanting to wrestle. I'm not like that. I feel accomplished with my work, even though I never won that world title. I'm looking at you, Butter. Never did it. I'm sorry. I know you tried to give me the opportunities, but it never happened. It is what it is. I got my son. My son's gonna show up after Mania. Hopefully. Who knows? I mean, he's still looking at contracts, trying to see where he wants to sign, where he wants to wrestle, but I hope he does choose OT3. There was there was this one time where I was in the locker room, just eating catering, and Pex Peasy, Mr. Pex Peasy ended up showing up, and he decided to rig me a little bit. So what he does is he tells me to go get him some food. So I tell him, "What the hell? What are you talking about right now? I'm eating. You know what I mean? We got a show in a couple hours. Where I'm eating." And he says, "Okay, fine." Right? Just kind of upset him a little bit. He wanted to play a little joke. That's just how it is. That's how the boys did it in the locker room. So I use the restroom. So I eat my food, get up. I need to use the restroom before every match, and I think everyone else in this, everyone that is a wrestler or does any kind of athletics, can understand that need to use the restroom before a show. And so I do that. This small fucking guy decides to just knock on my stall. I'm telling him, "The hell do you want, bro? I'm trying to shit out here." And he says, "Hey, remember when I didn't give you food? This food fucking." And I said, "Yeah." And this food fucking throws a fucking lit firecracker under the door, and this shit goes off. And I was pissed. Looking back at it, it was funny. Looking back at it, I see Pex Peasy as my brother. But it's great. Going into my career as a replacement for Mr. Tank Cruz at the time, Tank Yosef now. Or no, yeah, Tank Yosef now. After he got injured in his first match, and that was crazy. I was in the back, not a no name, doing nothing, and all I know is Mr. Was it Yosef? Mr. Raja Yosef decided to tell me, get my gear and go out there and have a match. And I was shook. I didn't know what to do, how to feel. It's crazy because I really didn't know. I don't remember who I had to fight, but I fought someone and I got my ass kicked, bro. It was not fun. I was so young at that point, so green, as they say, and it was just learning experiences for me. But I feel like everyone here, everyone sitting out in the stands, everyone on these chairs, looking out, everyone in the back who's producing this has seen that I've come a long way, coming just from a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed demon and into a older, more wise, some even told me a locker room leader. That took me by surprise. I didn't think I was here long enough to be a locker room leader, and apparently being a locker room leader just means that you're old. But that's just how it is, right? Yeah, everyone saw me grow, and I never in a million years would have thought that I would have been an OT3 Hall of Famer, let alone any of the champions in this company. But I mean, I did it. I had a successful run. Going into after the demon gimmick, yeah, I'm using wrestling terms. I didn't know what to do. So I thought what anyone else would have done. I am Latino, I am Mexican from Montreal, Quebec. But at that point, I don't think anyone really knew that. I think some people knew. It wasn't out in States. I decided, why not? And I decided to go somewhere else and become the Latino God. Oh my God. That was a ride. I think I met some people there. I think I met Mr. Chris Daniels, Devin Quinn, the GOAT, Mr. Zion Prince. Back then he went as Godspeed. That's just how it is. I met all of these amazing talents, and I thought to myself, come due in a couple of years, these people, including myself, are going to take over, and that's exactly what happened. Zion Prince became the GOAT. Chris Daniels got called a leprechaun and became one of the greatest to ever do it. Devin Quinn, still a crybaby. It's cool, buddy. You're cool, and I respect you 100%. I see you as a brother. But he also became one of the greatest to ever do it with Chris Daniels, being Revolution, being in whatever tag team he decided to be that week. See, the thing with Devin Quinn is he decided to change teams more than I changed gimmicks, and I did that a lot. Let's fast forward to myself coming back to OT3 as a Latino God, and that did not go well. I was trash. I was bad, and everyone beat my ass, and it's just how it was. But then, out of the blue, I came out and I decided I'm going to be the SoCal Straight Razor. Now, if anyone who watched The Product or watched anything around that time, I think it was 2019, if anyone watched that product, they would have told me to stop. And they did. Because I decided to be the Latino God in mainstream television, and that was not good. Again, got my ass kicked, and I decided to come out of the blue with, the SoCal Straight Razor. That was just bad. I didn't mean to say Latino God. The SoCal Straight Razor. People told me that it was a bad name, it wasn't gonna work. So I ended up dropping SoCal, and I ended up going with the Straight Razor. And being the Straight Razor Reese Black changed my life. Being the Straight Razor Reese Black did wonders for my career, and I want to thank myself, and I want to thank my wonderful wife for helping me with that gimmick. That name, that charisma, that character. Then, let me think. The Straight Razor took off and became great. Straight Razor, myself, was a master manipulator, did everything he could to win a title. I even manipulated Mr. Tyler Myers into giving me that, European Championship, which I am the greatest, and no one's gonna tell me I'm not. But I want to thank Tyler Myers for that, and I want to thank Sir Garrison Reed for that, because we, as a trio, became the United Embassy along with Zach Lee. But who gives a fuck about Zach Lee? As a trio, we became the United Embassy, and that was great. Those car rides, those plane rides, oh my god. The thing with Gary is, he is such a weird dude, but you can't help but like him. It's so complicated because he would say the most stupid shit, and you can't help but laugh, and he gives you a good laugh. Let me tell you a story. When when me, Tyler, and Gary were in a car ride, Gary really was hungry after a show, because I think we had to drive to Arlington, and we were in, I don't remember where we were in, but we had to drive to Arlington, Texas. And Gary, as an Australian, was hungry, and he thought that he wanted to go to Outback, but I wasn't sure if there was an Outback near there. So we decided to just drop by and get some food. And this dude was telling the most outlandish things possible. And at one time, Gary said something, I don't remember what he said, but Tyler looked behind, said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Looked forward, accidentally drove. We almost hit a car. He swerved, and we got stuck in a pothole. Not a pothole, mud on the side of the road, and we were fucked. We couldn't do shit. The show was literally in the next couple of days, or I think it was the next day, I believe. And we needed to get to Arlington, Texas, quick. All was well, but let's just say that rental company didn't get their car back. Yeah, but getting this award means a million more than the things I've done in my career. It means a million more than my European Championship reign, my my tag title reign, yes. My Intercontinental US, any title that I want, this means so much more. I want to thank everyone again. Because without you, the Straight Razor wouldn't have been born. Without you, the Technical Assassin would have never came out. Oh my god, the Technical Assassin was money. I got so fucking rich from that. Without you, the Technical Assassin wouldn't have been born. The World Beater would have been born, and I would have never turned into the franchise. Once again, I want to thank all of you. From my mother, my father, all the boys in the locker room, and my loving wife, and my amazing kid. Xavier, this is all yours. Remember that. You're trying to fit into my boots, and I do not want you to do that. I want you to make your own boots. And I want you to leave a bigger footprint than what I did in this world of professional wrestling. Thank you so much to everyone. I love you all. And for one last time, I'm going to teach you a little lesson. Because there's two levels to this game. Everyone else on the bottom, and the Straight Razor on top. Thank you.